And I agree with Keith. I think Jack Grealish has just been passed out by the others. I think he's stagnated the last couple of years. I think Man City were probably hoping that he'd kick on a little bit more than what he has done, but he still takes too much out of the ball for my liking. He can only play in one position, which is on the left-hand side. You wouldn't trust him in the middle of the park, and he doesn't like playing on the right-hand side. So he's limited to one position. So the variety, I think, is probably what's pushed Gareth over the other side to the new guys. Also, when you look at Grealish, I still don't like the fact that he draws so many fouls. He sees it as a positive. I don't think it is. When you think of you're on a breakaway, any contact he feels, he goes down, allows the opposition to recover, get back into a shape and get set. So for me, I just think that he's stagnated and the others have powered on.
Ultimately, how much of a positive is it for England, what Damien says there, Keith, that a lot of these decisions have been forced on Southgate by the sheer form of some of these lads in the last season or so?
Yeah, and I think it's very hard for Jack Grealish. I know he tweeted saying he was disappointed, but when you look at the goals in the front four that are starting tonight, Harry Kane with 36 goals, Palmer with 22, Foden with 19 and Gordon with 11 goals and 10 assists. So I think Grealish has 3 goals this season and he's played just over 20 games, which is not a great return for somebody like him. So he can knock on the door all he wants. He is a mainstay. He was a mainstay in the English team, but Gordon with 11 goals and 10 assists, Tommy, you can't keep him out. And the one thing I like about Gareth Southgate is, people said he was always loyal. He's gone with the lads in form, and let's see how they do.
That is an interesting one about that thing about loyalty. But one thing they do lose with Maguire, I know, Damien, you've had your things to say about Harry Maguire over the years, and certainly in a Man United context and in an England context. But are they losing something there with that bit of leadership, with that bit of experience, set pieces, guys like that at tournaments?
Possibly.
Will he be missed?
Possibly. When you look at the likes of Henderson going out, I know Henderson and Maguire were part of that leadership group that England had, so they possibly will miss that. But I think they've got some superb athletes now in, and will allow them to free up and play a single number 6 in Declan Rice, which will allow Bellingham to go forward. You won't have to play that Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice pivot to protect him because of his lack of mobility. So I think a single number 6, Bellingham's allowed to join in. It's a much more vibrant looking England midfield.
So the squad is picked. Is this game about, albeit there's 2 or 3 that will probably start, is this game about let's see what you have, boys? It's only 9 or 10 days away now from the big kickoff. Do you think he's put a performance in this?
I think he knows exactly what they have. I think.
But in terms of actually knitting together as a team,
I think he's already. I think tonight mainly is just don't anyone get injured, please. You know what I mean? That's probably the main. And we always just say that in pre-season. As soon as you get close to the season, just don't get injured. The work is done. The shape has been put in the squad. The demands of what you want from the players, they know. Don't get injured. That's the main thing.